The interesting thing is they're saying quad is the most topic of the person that ain't there is always the topic of conversation.
What do you do with it ain't, y'all? This your girl, Sajay Craziness. I'm coming to you, and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So, baby, let's get into this live that happened last night between Dr. Heavily, Phaedra, Simone, Dr. Jackie, and we had a good girl, Toya, on the main line. Because that's the only way I'm going to watch the Married to Medicine is when they be on the live talking about it. Because I really be here for the commentary from them, not really the show. Now, the main topic of discussion was Quad and how she distanced herself from the group and how she be playing victim, not holding accountability, blase, blase, blase. But you know how I like to do, I like to chop it up and screw it and make a topic out of the live. So for this particular video, we're going to talk about the whole dynamic between Dr. Heavily and Quad. Now, toward the end of the live as well as the end of the episode from last night, Dr. Heavily just laid it on out. She was like, look, I feel like you just using me to be back on this show. You know, I've been an advocate for you throughout the years, and you doing this to me. You know, Dr. Jackie been telling me that you've been using me, and Dr. Jackie was like, what? Did she really? Yep, she said that. She said, if I'm going down, everybody else going down that I know got something to say about Miss Quaddy Quad. Then she put Phaedra up under the bus, talking about some, well, I had talked to Phaedra, and she said she wasn't bringing you with her to this Napa thing for Toya and her wine. So is that why you trying to reach out to me? Because you ain't been reaching out to me this whole season, honey. You have not. And the only time I really talked to you was when we was all at your house discussing this wedding. I was like, oh my gosh. But y'all supposed to be friends. Now, no, Quad did say.
People don't understand our relationship, and they like, you know, they got a lot of things to say about our relationship. But I will say this, and it's gonna be down the line that it's gonna be very tough for me. But I gotta tell you, I still love these girls. I don't like what they done to me, but I love them. And I want everyone to know that.
Well, you got one thing right, Quad. I don't understand y'all relationship. Y'all be talking behind your back, and it's cool the next, but I know y'all gotta do this for a show. But baby, sometimes, all money ain't good money. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, you know how I like to do. I like to chop and screw it, and we get to the parts that's important and about this topic at hand. So, I'm going to let y'all listen to what Dr. Heavily had to say, and you know how we do. We do a little commentary in between clips. So, go ahead and roll that footage.
You know,
I'm just saying, if I'm not there, you're going to talk about we're Heavily. If Phaedra not there, we're Phaedra. If Jackie not there. If Curtis not there, and he ain't even up top of it, where's Curtis? Damn it.
Get him, Heavenly. Give him hell. You're welcome.
I'm just saying.
So you want me to sign off and let Simone come back in?
When I tell you Jackie did not want any parts of being on this live for tonight, she was like, anytime she could say, well, do you want me to drop off? I'll drop off. I'll let Simone come on up in here because I ain't got time for y'all ladies. I'll watch on the bench. I'll, chime in on the keyboard. I don't necessarily have to have my face on the screen.
You want to take turns?
Yeah.
Take turns. Okay.
Yeah.
I just invited her.
Okay. So I'm gonna that should drop.
Well, just let her come up, and then hopefully you'll pop off.
Do you think we should allow Quad to come in? That's a great question.
I mean, I think good friends.
Why y'all are looking silently like I said something foreign? Did
We
I
didn't
say
have
something bad?
Hey, you know what's funny? I was sitting here thinking like how to respond, and I was just like, why?
Heavenly and Quad were close, and then for whatever reason in the last year or so they have fallen off, hence the core four. Because
let me clarify
with us.
We fell off back in May when we were filming this show.
Okay.
Me and Quad are cool now, but back then we were not, so that's the difference, I talk to Quad now sporadically, and I will add to it. I have been a friend to Quad. Quad pushes herself out the group. Nobody pushes anybody out the group. People get left behind because that's what they want to do, in my opinion.
But
Let's get back to Quad.
let's say this.
You know what, y'all? Watch my show on Monday night at 7 p.m. with Carlos King, because Carlos gonna answer the questions, and I swear for God, I'm gonna tell the truth, whatever the truth is.
Right now.
And my whole thing is, I'm Team Daddy. I speak the
Not
truth
Team
on my
Daddy.
blog because that's what I do. I speak the truth, whether it benefits somebody or not. I speak my truth, and that's what I do. I think that one of the things people don't realize is that funeral scene in the repast was much worse than what they projected on TV.
Way much worse.
And that was the issue why Phaedra really felt like she didn't want to bring Quad, because there was strife. It was Toya's event. We're not going to say we love Phaedra or Toya more than Quad or vice versa, but it was Toya's event. We wanted to see Toya win. It was a big deal. She was there in front of, Kendall Jackson and the rest of them.
Executive.
And we wanted to see her win. I'm all for people doing well and whatever they do, and we're going to be supportive, but we didn't want any problems. Now, I don't know how that was projected, but that funeral scene was horrible. I mean, it was just horrible. Here come the bullshit.
Somebody said, do we think Quad is hurt?
I do think she's hurt.
I do too, but it doesn't help with all the bashing on social media saying that we wanted her fired, and that
she said that.
I sent it in your DM. Yeah,
I don't believe that she would have said that.
I think you need to look in your DM.
Quad says that we're trying to push her out,
and we're the reason for her leaving.
Now y'all know I love Quad, but I will not stand for that. She knows that's not true.
Well, you need to check your DM. It's a ton of it.
I'm never in my DMs though, because y'all be looking at them. You know, the men be sending me pictures and stuff, so I just stop going.
I'll put it on no Quad.
Ow.
Right. Somebody like, she said y'all punishing her. Exactly. Go ahead and put it out there.
I think the issue with Quad was ego. I love Quad, y'all know that. And I feel really bad in this scene. But at the time, I guess people didn't realize, from my feelings, I felt like Quad gave me her ass to kiss. That's what I felt at that time. Now, I know we all make mistakes and we all say things we don't mean. And you know, this group ain't always positive. And, you know, I can understand not saying your real feelings in this group and this, that, and the other thing. However, we all supportive. I mean, we proven that.
Yeah.
But I think it was an ego thing. I think the Quad was in her feelings.
You helped save my marriage. I will never forget it. You helped.
We're all about marriage and family here. But I'm trying to word what I need to word. I'm not trying to bash Quad.
Okay,
but
somebody said the show is back on.
All right, hold on.
Right. I'm choosing my words carefully. And that's something I don't usually do. Somebody said when Jackie was going through her marital issues, none of us treated her like we did Quad. Jackie didn't treat us like Quad treated us.
That's not true.
Now that's truth, y'all. I know I'm never gonna lie. I love Quad. I'm never gonna lie on her. Now we in a different place now. This is back in May. Quad gave her ass to kiss. I am not lying. Quad did not come around. Quad never called me, even though I expressed, I said, oh, you got this old bitch Phaedra. Now you think it's freaking frack. You ain't calling me no more, ho. What's going on? She still didn't call me. The only time Quad called me was when Phaedra said she wasn't going to bring her to the trip. Then Quad calls me and says, hey, girl, what's the tea? Who you going to the trip? You know what I mean? Trying to get me to bring her. Now, I don't know how Quad got on this trip. Did you bring a Quad? Who brought Quad to this trip? Simone?
Hey, don't call my name. I was asleep.
I'm just saying, who brought Quad? Because my whole thing is like, Jackie telling me, listen, she using you.
Phaedra was supposed to bring her.
Phaedra was said very well on the phone. She was not going to be part.
I already said I was not getting in the middle of that. After the funeral home, I said I was not, because what it will look like to the viewers is that I'm being messy, bringing it to Toya, and then me and Toya got beat. I ain't got no dog in this fight. So I'm not bringing nobody nowhere when I know it's an issue. So I'm not doing that. So I made that very clear. It has I don't have a problem with Quad, but I'm not fixing to get in the middle of that fight that I ain't got nothing to do with that. What I'm saying is you didn't tell me that. I wasn't going to do it. And I made it clear. I am not going to bring her when I saw how you all were in that horrible fight at that funeral. I wasn't doing that.
Like Quad.
I'm sure if we break the fourth wall, I mean, you know, but you told her that, right? Phaedra, you didn't just not show up
No,
with
I
her. You
told her
told
after
her.
the funeral, I said, I got to get out the middle of this because I'm new to this group. I don't have issues with anybody. I like Toya. I love Quad. I ain't got no issues with y'all. So why am I going to jump in the middle of this fight and then be, in bad terms with you? I ain't got no issue with you. I ain't got no issue with Quad. So what's happened 9 years ago has nothing to do with me.
Okay, so James Knox just raised his hand. He said he invited Quad on the trip.
I've
Not right.
dogged Quad. Me and Quad have dogged each other. We've dogged each other. That's my position on the show, to talk shit. I talk shit about everybody. I don't
Everybody.
not talk
Hold
shit
on.
about anybody on the
Heavenly
show.
talk shit
But
about
I think
everybody.
people on the show know my heart. In fact, we had a conversation when I was in Hollywood. They were like, Heavenly, how are you not, removed from the group? Because you talk about everybody. I talk about everybody.
Put him
I do.
in a
It
hot
ain't just
box.
Quad.
You know,
People in this group have people they're closer to. Like I see Jackie all the time. I talk to Jackie every day. I've been pretty much talking to Phaedra a lot. But I think Phaedra called everybody.
Phaedra.
Simone, I love her. Even though the bitch be yelling at me about nothing.
I
I
don't
still
yell
love her.
to Heaven.
My whole thing is Quad did not reach out to me at all this season until I had a conversation with Phaedra. The same night, Phaedra called me. She said, Heavenly, I can't do this. I don't want to be in this shit now. She said, now I don't want to bring Quad. Soon as I got off the phone with Phaedra, who calls me? I hadn't spoke to Quad all season. Even after I told her, I said, oh, you got this bitch Phaedra. You don't fuck with me no more, right, Quad? Not that I was mad. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I was there for Quad every piece of the way. Now, are we in a good place now? Absolutely. This was in May. Me and her in a great place right now. Jackie swears that the girl uses me. I don't care.
So
Use me up.
Quad are in a good
Use
place
me.
now.
But I can speak my truth.
Heavenly.
I'm not afraid to speak my truth.
Clarify. You're saying that you and Quad are in a good place right now.
Yes.
And so what did you tell her to make that happen?
Well, after the show, and I think, and y'all, I'm just gonna speak my truth. I feel like Quad knew she needed an end to this group. So she started reaching out to me more.
Okay.
And that's what it was. And I'm open. Toya, I
So
swear to God, if you were in the after this group and you called me, I would help you. Quad went through a lot this year, and I felt like she needed me. So I was there for her. You know what I'm saying?
And
Quad crying.
clarify. So you're saying y'all are in a good place, but you feel used.
I feel like we're in a good place, but there's a reason we're in a good place. Yes. I felt like before she was
And
using
it's
me.
not friendship.
Yes.
It's not because she missed your friendship.
Well, I know it wasn't because she missed my friendship, because it's been years since she spoke. I mean, she hadn't spoken to me all year. But then Quad is different. She get in her feelings about stuff. My whole thing is on reality TV, we all go in, but we got to be able to be like you, Toya, and forgive and keep moving. We got to, or this show won't continue. You can't get in being in a shell by yourself and just leave everybody out and think that you're going to be a part of this and then come in, tell everybody to kiss your ass and that you're here for a check. I was very hurt when James Knox told me that Quad said, I don't have an emotional attachment to anybody in this group. And I'm like, damn, bitch, really? Really, after all I've said and done with Quad, I was hurt. So that's why it came out at the dinner table the way it was, because the people telling people what they saying about them. And I was like, damn.
They said, but Toya,
I ain't been nothing but a friend of Quad. I haven't. We're in a better place now, and I do forgive. I don't give a shit. I mean, yes, that's how I was feeling, and I wasn't wrong in my feelings. However, I'm in a better space now. Quad has the ego problem. Y'all all know it. Quad has the ego problem. She wants to be the top dog. And let her. I don't give a damn. But my whole thing is, if I'm a friend of you, be a friend of me for the right reasons. Don't make me feel like I'm being used.
they said,
Well,
was this a setup for Quad?
Do what?
They said, was this a setup?
What do you mean set up?
That's what somebody, I'm reading the comments. They said we set her up though.
That's her words.
Set
Those are
up
her
for
words.
what?
She put that out there to get ahead of this story. She said that. I saw that myself. That she said this watch for the setup.
Setting her up for.
Quad set herself up. And if we get into the fourth wall, we can talk about how she was set up, but I don't even want to go there.
And then
If you miss 4 weeks at Smiles by Dr. Heavenly, you no longer have your job. I'm just gonna say that. If you don't come to work every day on time, you lost your job. I'm telling you, if you talk shit to me in my office, you don't have your job. I don't give a how the hell you produce in my office. If you talk shit to me around my staff negatively, you don't have a job. And this is corporate. Don't play with me, y'all. Because Quad is on my heart, and I love her, and I know she's been through a lot. But damn it, do your fucking job.
Well, on that note,
Like,
come on.
Time to
I'm
go
going
to
to
bed.
do my job.
Because y'all do shade the shit out of each other.
Of course.
We do. And to me, it's funny. Now, you know, sometimes it go bad, it do go bad, but listen, Quad is my sister. I say that over and over again. I love all the ladies, including Quad, and I think Quad is needed in this group, and I tell Matt and Nate, all of them. Anytime they come to me, I say, I can't do this shit without Quad. I can't do it, because Quad reads off of me, and she backs off of me, but she felt like she had a new bitch on the side. That's when it went wrong.
Okay.
That's when it went little left.
Okay.